All right. We have Unsweet Teej. Thanks for the $5. He said, "Good to see you guys this evening." Rob, did you ever see the shoot video of New Jack saying he would shoot Joe Moa effing ass? I guess. Cracks me up. R.I.P. New Jack. Did you ever see that shoot interview? You know what he's talking about?
No, I didn't. I did not. I haven't seen him say he was going to shoot my
I don't
motherfucker.
know if he meant you or just in somebody in general.
Right. I'm going to, knowing what I know, I'm going to take that as if maybe he did say me. And there is a little story to that. Most people know now I make it a practice to not put negative energy out into the universe. Before, honesty was just higher on my value list than worrying about if it was negative or positive energy, until I reached a certain age. And before that, you can catch me talking shit about some people. And Sean Oliver was asking me in a youth shoot about New Jack. And I remember saying at the time that I didn't think he knew how to do a headlock. He was like what me and Sabu referred to as like garbage wrestlers. They would literally go out there with garbage cans and just hit people over the head. And a lot of wrestlers do that in death matches and such and don't know how to wrestle at all. You really don't have to know how to wrestle to be able to do all that. And at that time, I thought that of New Jack when I recalled my answer when I was asked during the interview, and that was what I gave. I said, that I didn't think he had that much, and I didn't respect him his energy either because he had a negative energy. And I think I've talked about that, but I've been around when he's been screaming like a gangster. One time that's really memorable. I'm not sure I was wrong on this one, for my feelings, but we were all in a hotel room. Normally I wouldn't be in the same room as New Jack, but maybe sometimes, but not normally. But we're all in this room for some reason in 97. I don't know, maybe 98. I was thinking these are two different times I just thought of, but Brian Pillman had just died.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is actually not 2007. I'm talking about 90, 98, 99.
Yeah.
98. I think it's 98. Anyway, we're in a hotel room and we're talking about it. The fact that the news had just came out and everyone's just like in the room, all the boys are just like, man, I can't believe he died. Damn, it was a really morbid kind of energy, kind of somber. Everyone was just like, God, he was just here. And then New Jack goes, well, good. I hope he is dead. I hope he died. And if he didn't die, then I hope he does die. And I hope he's dead. And I hope he's in the ground right now already. And I hope worms are eating his eyeballs. And that was one of my first impressions of New Jack, where I really was judging him as, who is this dude that I'm alone in a room with, that I'm around, that I'm not normally around, except for like the dressing room where there's a bunch of people. And I did judge him by that and thought, not the kind of guy that I want to hang out with. and also, that just sounded like a fucking horrible thing to say. And so I did answer Sean Oliver's answer accordingly. And then he interviewed New Jack and he asked New Jack about me. And he said, did you ever see this where RVD's talking about you? And he showed New Jack that video. And then New Jack was like, well, damn. Well, I never knew RVD felt like that. We should have said something then. Well, fuck him then. Well, fuck RVD then. He should have said something to me. You feel like that, man. Shit. No, fuck him. No, fuck him. And I saw New Jack shortly after that in Rahway. But I had made my change to where I was like, that's not me anymore. Like I didn't feel one, I don't, want to fucking put negative energy out there anyway and talk bad about people. But also, I looking at the bigger picture, there's other times around New Jack where he does show like a human side, and I figure, I don't know how much he's in the character and how much he commits to it, and also I don't know what his beef was with Brian Pillman. I mean, he had something personal with him. I thought it was rude and callous to call that out in front of everybody. And I mean, I still will look at it like that in front of a bunch of people that were hurt, that were mourning his loss. But either way, I went up to New Jack, when I saw him, and I was just like, I could crush this guy. Hey, New Jack. Hey, bro. Nah, it's all good. And anyway, yeah, I saw him a couple times after that at conventions and just treated him like, like, hey, he's just that dude that used to do that. Well, I don't know why he made those choices, but firsthand experience, he didn't do nothing to me. And really, like a lot of times, I feel like it's best to judge people from that. But that was my firsthand experience, was hearing him say that. And another time in Boston, after he gimmicked that kid, sliced that Eric Koulas kid open, his forehead.
Yeah.
He was in the back, New Jack, while everyone was trying to get him out the back door so he didn't get into trouble with the cops and shit. And they were saying, dude, you fucking boom, woo, woo. Hey, man, no, seriously, bro, the kid is fucked up. He said, good, man. I hope he die. I hope he fucking die. And that was, like 97, like my first year, or within my first, 12 to 18 months of ECW. So I was like, that was the New Jack that I knew. So that's who I was commenting on.
Yeah.
Maybe he might have said something about I'm going to shoot you or whatever. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. Jeez. Yeah. But yeah, like Brian Pillman. Yeah, he passed away. It probably was late 97, Rob, because it said October 5th, 1997 is when he passed away. So probably just a tail end there.